Another Chevy Bolt caught on fire this week as it was parked outside at night while not charging. This is the 20th Chevy Bolt that we know of to spontaneously combust, putting the percentage of fires at just 0.014% of all Bolts.
Compare that to 0.07% of all gas and diesel cars catching on fire, according to the NFPA, meaning gas and diesel cars still catch on fire 5 times more often than a Chevy Bolt, although most of those ice fires aren't spontaneous.
Right, they usually involve a crash or something like that. As we've previously reported, this fire situation has caused GM to launch a $2 billion recall to fix faulty battery cells made by LG Chem, which includes every single Bolt that has ever been made.
GM already halted production of the Bolt due to chip shortages last month, but now GM spokesman Daniel Flores says in a statement to The Verge, "We will not resume repairs or restart production until we are confident LG is producing defect-free products for us."
So what does that mean?
Well, it sounds like GM is definitely going after LG to cover their recall costs.
But I mean, the whole recall is to repair these cars that have problems. Does this mean that they're not going to do anything with the Chevy Bolts that currently might, small chance that they might just spontaneously combust until LG does something about it?
Right, exactly. Right now, if you own a Chevy Bolt, what are you supposed to do with it? It's like a fire hazard. It's like something that's it could blow up for any reason. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's not so much that it's like likely to happen. It's very unlikely to happen, but there's nothing, it's not like, oh, it's because you drove it too fast or something.
But hang on, I feel like this problem could get exponentially worse as time goes on, because we all know that problems like this in batteries don't get better over time. They get worse. So, right. I mean, I'm not saying that every Bolt will catch on fire, but it's like this unknown thing in your driveway that you're like, what do I do? Like, kids, stay away from it.
Right. I think that what GM is doing with LG is they're ratcheting up the pressure and the tension. I mean, right now, GM has said that this problem won't affect their Ultium partnership.
Yeah, because keep in mind, LG is partnering with them to make the Ultium batteries.
To go in their Lyriq and to go into the Hummer and probably whatever their other pickup truck is going to be. But I'm thinking basically behind closed doors, they're saying, listen, LG, you need to give us $2 billion because you messed up the production of these batteries. And if you don't do that, we're going to go find someone else for the partnership.
Yeah, but who has the upper hand here? Because, I mean, you might say GM, they're a huge company. But, I mean, LG is, I think, in the driver's seat here because every car company needs batteries, and there's not that many battery companies.
And if GM is going to go like, well, we're not going to work with you, LG. We're going to work with, who else can we work with? I mean, right. Yeah, they could call up Panasonic or Cattle, but both of those companies have tons of battery contracts. Yeah. They're gonna go like, "Oh, who are you, GM?
We'll get to you at some point.
Yeah, we'll get to you at some point. Meanwhile, GM won't have any batteries for their upcoming cars, and then what will happen?"
This is a really sticky situation for GM. I don't know how they're going to get out of it.
Right, and I mean, I do want to put the blame where the blame is due. LG did mess up the production of these cells, but GM did put out the car with the batteries in them.
Right.
So, I don't know. Not great.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips. You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.